Well, good morning, folks. Good morning. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Wake up, have your coffee with me. I'm Mac Stevens. I buy old records. Me and the Texas homebreaker and heart wrecker, Jesse Lee, we're going out right now up to a little town in Arkansas where I've got a friend. I'm going to deliver a cool old radio to him. It's a little bakelite thing, probably from the 40s. It's a little tube thing. It looks like a radio microphone for station KOSY out of Texarkana. One of my friend Mark up there. He's a disc jockey, and he used to work at this station. And so I thought, what the heck, I'll sell him this. Sold it to him months ago, but with the COVID and all, haven't been able to get up his way. So I'm just going to do a straight shot up there. I hate keeping something that's paid for around the house. Deliver that in a record, maybe look at some records he's got, and then hit all the places coming back. Texarkana, things like that. So, enjoy, admire my full head of hair that's coming back, admire the fact that I'm losing weight on my diet, and let's just go have some fun, shall we? Oh good, the sun has come up. I'll be staring at this thing for the next couple hours. That's alright, I guess it's better than the thing going all out and everything going all cold and mankind dying off. Alright, we have arrived to Arkansas. Buckle up for safety. Ain't that great? They're worrying about my safety. Alright, I've arrived in Hope, Arkansas. You like watermelons? This is the place to buy your dang watermelons. I'll tell you what, I bought like a 60 or 70 pounder, I don't know, 30 years ago. Man, it took me forever to eat that. I still eating it 3 or 4 months later. It had kind of gone soft at that point.
Turn left on South Elm Street.
Okay.
Then take the first right.
I'll do it, lady, I'll do it. I like an office that looks like this. It's got records here, there, steel guitar. Man, this is nice. I guess I better check if it's all right for me to film in here. All right, we're here in Mark's studio lair.
It's more of a lair. It's more of a lair.
It really is. And so I brought him this neat radio. This is KOSY. I guess it's a promotional item.
Cozy.
It's an old tube radio that looks like a microphone. Probably from the 40s, I'd say, just judging by that thing there. And it picks up one station. That's the station right there. I guess if you went to 790 in another area, you'd pick up whatever's there. And then I brought him a good 78 by old Riley Crabtree, East Texas Wonder. He had some good records. I think Shackles and Chains was his big one. Was a hit. So he made a lot of records for a lot of companies. A lot were hits, a lot were misses, but they were all good. Cool. Got to finally meet Mark officially. He's happy with his microphone. Told me a lot of cool country music stories and such. But we're going to go ahead right now and free ball it and just drive all over this area of the country. See what we can find. If I find stuff, great. If I don't, I'm out looking and I'm happy. Okay, let's hit a couple of antique stores here locally. Howdy. Cool old magazines, huh? Dig, Modern Teen, Will the Army Change Elvis? Hey, those are pretty cool. February 54 hot rods. I like that just fine. Coverless and covered comics. Some Jack Kirby. Cowboy Westerns approved by the Comics Code. Nah. Must be the extent of the records. Okay, nothing there for you to look at. And we'll check this place. Must be here. Good looking country. I'll have to look that one up. Zach Tone was a country record from Texas. I've got multiple copies of that hiding somewhere. Oh, nice. East Texas country. Well, Mark, don't fret. I didn't buy any real rarities in your backyard, but I did find a really good East Texas record by Lee Rose. Lee Rosamond by real name. And it's pretty decent. I've never run across one of his that I don't like. And this is Buddy Allen with Drifting Vagabonds. And I don't know. One side says polka, so it may not turn out to be anything. But you know me, folks. Brother Mac is a rambling, gambling kind of man who doesn't know how to shut a record box properly. Or his mouth. So anyway, well, up on the corner, Mark said there's a place that might have records, so I'm gonna go hit that and see. The place next door to it as well said records. We'll see about that. This place looks all right. All right, nothing there. We're going to head out on Highway 29 south. Mark said there's a flea market out that way. We will see what we will see. Then I get to look at the map and just kind of slap my hands together, see which way the spit goes. And that's my GPS for today. Says it's open, it's flea market. Let's go hit it. Wow, this is a big one. I'm gonna make fast time of it though. Sound like my phone's trying to dial itself. Yep. Got Jesse Lee's eyes working for me as well. Records, lots and lots of records. Got to take my glasses off for this. All right. Too rough. Marshall, Texas label. I think this one is Bad White Gospel. '60s, '70s soul. See that Gerhardt record all the time. What is that? Oh yeah, oh, think about it. Ooh, I do not know, but that's so beautiful. I'm buying it. I'm hoping that's a rare Northern Soul or something like that. Y'all like this stellar camera work, don't you? Whoops. Arthur Conley on Jadis. I think one of his on that label might be good. I might have to look at that. No, not that one. The Singing Twins. Sounds ghastly. Some of these I'd pick up of the Gospels, but they're just a little too nasty rough to do much with. You know me, I'll pick up a rarity if it's broken, but it got to have a limit. Okay, hold it. I don't know. I think it's too far gone. That one's got some major damage. Record, no sleeve at all. 45 records, 50 cents. I'm not sure what the price is. Maybe I should put the 45s in a sleeve just to make sure they'll be 50 cents. All right, I bought a handful of 45s there. I'll show you what they are later. One's a decent rocking guitar instrumental. A few soul items. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this and that. So, let's go hit us some Sonic or something. Not for me. Doing my keto, losing weight. I'm down 14 pounds. I'm not stopping. I'm gonna look good when they slide me in that casket. Old Mac starved to death. Yeah, but didn't he look good at his funeral? There's an old joke hiding in there somewhere. I'm not for sure where. Well, we've just traveled through tiny town Arkansas. A lot more tiny towns in Arkansas, I think, than in Texas. Wasn't much to see. By the time I got my camera on, I'd already passed through. In fact, they have the entering and leaving sign on the same signpost. Yeah. Tip your waitresses, folks. Just the tip. There's the local Skull Orchard. People dying to get in there. And enough of that. So let's go on. We're going to go to a little town up here called Nashville. No, it ain't the place where Hank played and where wannabes who aren't even good enough to tie his boots or shoes or whatever dwell nowadays. Nope, nope, nope. This is Nashville, Arkansas we're coming up to. It's got its entering and leaving signs about 10 feet apart. Small town. I found records there before. That I will today, but if I'm in the neighborhood, I'm not passing it up. There's reliable poultry. If you need poultry you can rely on. I hate putting out a call for poultry and they just don't show up. It's what's wrong with the world today, boys and girls. Well, all right. We've arrived in Music City, Arkansas. I figure if it's named Nashville, it's got to have something to do with music. In this case, I just want some little old 7-inch pieces of plastic known as 45 records. I'd settle. Hey, look at there. It says Flea Market. Okay, I'm in.
Say a command.
Find me records. Oh my. Records, room after room of records. I'm happy. Might not find anything. You might have been here last week. Stay out of the United States looking. You can have everywhere else, but I get the U.S. I think I'll put this up on the tripod. Had a friend that had a 3-legged cat he named Tripod. That was a good cat too. It was second-rate cat, but he was a first-rate second course. That's a joke, son. Okay, I gotta get serious here. There's stuff. Oh, it seems like there's stuff. You see, when I first came into this place a few minutes ago, all I saw were LPs. A lot of people would have walked off after that thinking, nothing there for me. Well, I beg to differ. You gotta ask. What's that old saying? You don't have because you don't ask? I know it's biblical or something. Maybe I read it in Fortune Cookie. But you gotta ask. And then you're gonna find stuff. And they ain't asking for much. Just a Lonesome Drifter or a Honey Bun by Larry Don. Thinking about Louisiana and Arkansas labels right now. There's the Gentries on Sun. Cinnamon Girl. If they're $1, I might get that. That's a kind of a site garage or something. After, it's not on the original Sun, of course. That's just kind of neat to see out in the wilds. Turns up. I mean, I looked at this place on the outside. It didn't look like it had much. But he's got thousands and thousands and thousands of records. And since it's always usually turned off back here, not obvious, mayhap they haven't been picked through that much. Somebody asked what one of my tattoos was. That's H.H. Holmes. That's Ed Gein. They protect me from serial killers and stuff while I'm out on the road, don't you know? Well, I got to check inside these picture sleeves because some of the records aren't matching up sometimes. And sometimes they do. Most of these records, when I see them out in the wilds, I've seen them 1,000 times or more. Apparently I've got lots of 45s to go through. I do see a wall of 78s in the next room, if I'm correct. An auspicious start, though, finishing up the first box. I've only found one maybe record. Well, I mean, it's a record, no maybe about it, but maybe whether or not I want it. Well, that's a good looking record, but vocal with piano can be a dreary white gospel. And I'm sure he meant well, but I'm sorry. I like to look at these old lists and see what's missing. What was missing there? Taste and value. Well, cool. I've gotten over into the 78s. Found some mystery meat here. Good looking acetate with nothing on it. Room after room after room after room of records. Last one didn't have much. This one's got a lot of 45s. More to come. Wish me luck. Well, I found the Graveyard of Loretta Lynn records. Shame, because she's great. Running across some Oklahoma labels. I hope that continues. All right, now the ones in the sleeves aren't anything. They're too new. 60s and 70s country here, but there might be something hiding from all the other buzzards that come out and look like me. If you're there, I'm gonna find you. Yes, I am. Well, I'm a couple of hours in, just about, maybe an hour and a half or so. Got a little stack of stuff going there. Nothing to scream about, but you never know. And besides, it's not wasted time ever. Well, all right, I got 45 records in a box there. We will look at those later. Right now, I've got to make hay while the sun shines because that took a couple hours out of my life. And I need to find more records. So, here we go. All right, this is cool. We're on State Line Avenue. On this side of the street's Arkansas, okay? You cross the street and you're in Texas. Right now I'm in Arkansas, and that bit in the middle's no man's land. Oh, and there's my place. I've hit 3 of places I used to go here to look for records, and all 3 are shuttered, boarded up, gone, and dead. Oh well, better them than me, I suppose. Got some more places we can go. Let's go. Well, I have found a big old antique mall. It's a big old antique mall. Come check it out. Jesse's staying in the car now. Poor guy, today has just wore him out. Ooh, a few 78s hiding back here. Or maybe I'm wrong. No, there they are. Oh, that's an early Arthur Smith. Think about that. Peppermint pears. Nope. The Sugar Man. Who is that? Oh, okay. Teddy Reynolds. Suicide Blues. Might as well pull Peppermint Harris then and look at that too. We got R&B going here. Floyd Dixon. He's something really nice. Come on, Record Gods. The Ravens. Oh, that's cool. I hate the tags they put on the records. Maybe I can get those off that tearing. Harvey Stidham. Smoky Hog. No, that ain't bad. It's odd running across so many of these in one place. Oh, Smoky Hog again. Everybody got a racket. No, I'm gonna get those. A lot of people make fun of poor old Smoky, but I like them. Okay, so I pull that handful, sitting in widths, and then the one modern Smoky Hog. So, they ain't bad, $2 each. Maybe they're running a special too, who knows? Well, the lady up at the counter probably knows. I'm glad I asked about that. I'm holding on to the record. See those tags? They said they'd have to tear those off. I told them no, they won't, because they would just flat out ruin the things. I'm not for that. Well, cool. Ended up with 5 decent 78s. A couple of them I'm not sure what they are. I'm sure they're honking saxophone R&B, but maybe not. Then I got a really great padded cube type box that holds 78s perfectly. It's a great place to store stuff. I wouldn't want to carry them around in this a lot, but anyway, you get the essential gizm of what I'm saying. So it's 5 o'clock. Sidewalk's rolled up. I'm going to start heading back towards Hacienda. I'll still be looking on the back roads till about 6. I bet you most things are closed now though. Anyway, let's keep looking. If I don't find anything, it's good knowing you. Got home yesterday, got up this morning, late in the morning. I was kind of tired. So anyway, here's some of the things that I found yesterday. One's 45 RPM, even though it's on 78 acetate. Just a Columbia pop reference recording. That's kind of neat. One side's a vocal, one side's a trumpet solo. I just thought that was kind of a neat thing to pick up. Might be something unissued, who knows. Decent country, needs to be cleaned, rock and roll, some soul, 2 beat up soul to be any good. It says whistle bait. Horrible, horrible, absolutely the worst pop. Yuck. Country that goes in the $2 box. Howdy Brooks, Jimmy Rogers extended play, not bad, fairly decent. Kind of an odd popcornish, popish Memphis instrumental. More cool oddball country. Got to get that one back into the saleable stack. Jimmy Skinner, good bopper. Kind of a teen thing from Mississippi, pretty cool. Teen thing or something from Memphis, pretty cool. Lefty Frizzell, rockabilly. Little Walter, rocking blues. Blues by Silas Hogan. Decent Northern Soul, the tabs. Don't know what this is. It's soul on both sides. Do You Want to Make Love and Untitled. Both are pretty good. Another bit of soul. Shaking and Stomping Hot Toddies. More Northern Soul. More soul. This one's neat. It's a really good rocking guitar instrumental. It's really sharp. Very bizarre, cool, yodeling hillbilly. Too bad it's beat up. But, oh, that is really nice. It's for the pervs among us that like that sort of thing. East Texas rockin'. Well, not rockin', country, sorry. Instrumentals. Popish type stuff. Kind of a rocker. More soul. Teen, really good. Sun Record related soulish stuff. And this is cool. Leo Castleberry from Hot Springs, Arkansas. He was kind of an institution there. Sugarcane Time on this thing is a pretty good bopper. Stillwater Creek, I believe that's from Oklahoma. It's kind of a odd 60s thingy. Pretty good, actually. A few more to go. And Bob Gaddy, he's always good. Joe Bennett and Sparkle Tones. This is decent. The Knockouts, You Can Take My Girl. Odd instrumental with some really good guitar. Harold Austin. Weird Country Psych. 2 copies, 3 copies. More garagey type stuff. Another really weird Houston, Texas, I guess it's a psychedelic type thing. It's just weird. I like it. Not sure what that is. Early 50s hillbilly. Kind of jazzy R&B. Wanda Jackson. Wicked Wanda doing Mean Mean Man. Some more soul. Not sure what to call that. It's almost good, but I'm still not sure what to call it. Then we've got kind of a rocker there. If I had a guitar break, I'd like it more. Mickey Me Line, which never seems to turn up much, on Phillips, which is owned by Sun. And some soulish looking things there. Then we have a few 78s. 78s being, let's see, what are they going to be? Oh, yeah. We've got 4 sitting in with, so I've got to take those damn stickers off. Peppermint Harris, but this is the good one right here. Which Woman Do I Love? The Sugar Man. That's just guitar and vocal, like Lightning Hopkins. And then we've got Teddy Reynolds doing Suicide Blues. That's an uplifting old hymn. Then we got Smokey Hogg, which a lot of blues collectors revile. I don't know why. He's kind of fun. There's old Smokey again. Everybody got a racket. I got a racket. Mine's buying old records. I buy old records as my racket. I'll see you fine folks later.